only about 2 weeks into the transfer window at the moment, but I think we're about to see our first victim of the window. Welcome back. Club 5, Episode 4 of the wonderful Doleboy. We have Lazio in the Cup, third round. Then we're going into a league game against Atalanta, unless the Lazio game, is just heartbreaking. If it's too much for me to cope with, then I'm probably not going to advance further. I have a tiny bit of transfer business to update you on. We do have Vanderson, who is going to be joining us at the end of the year. I might be able to bring him in sooner, but I also don't believe he's an EU national. So I may very well struggle to play him. I didn't quite think about that. Missed that. So we might be our non-EU national for next year. Always isn't a word. Also, we have Matteo Cancellieri, who looks like he's on the way out. I've already delayed it once with Newcastle, who he's going to be going to for £33 million. He's our best player. He's not been amazing. I think I can replace him, especially with £33 million. But I'm not going to receive £33 million. I'm going to receive about 5.5. Replacing him for that is going to be a challenge. Before we go into the 2 games between episodes, I will ask if you can like, subscribe, show your support on the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, give the bell a little tickle and it will show you as soon as the videos are uploaded. We have played Inter. A 90th minute winner from Tio Kehrer, of all players, coming in and cutting in from the wing from left back. Not even a header from a corner. Saw us beat the league leaders at the point. We then played Juventus. A 71st minute winner for us this time by Cancellieri. So, Chiesa put them in the lead. Angulo got one back for us. Immediately, Kulusevski scored for Juventus. And then Angulo just after half time, put us back on equal terms. And Cancellieri got the winner for us in the 71st. So it was a really good pair of games for us there. I wasn't expecting either of those results. I would have been happy. Well, I wouldn't have been happy, obviously. But I wouldn't have been upset with 2 losses. And we came away with 6 points. So that is a big old win. 2 of them. It didn't occur to me until about 2 weeks ago in game that our goalkeeper is leaving us. Not permanently, fortunately, but over the next few weeks he'll be out on the AFCON, doing the Cup of Nations over in Africa for Nigeria, getting his 100th cap. He's doing really well, but he's doing it for another country or team or 11, and I really could do with him here, because we're playing Cardinale at the moment, who I did have in the reserves, because I wasn't planning to play him at all, but that's taken out of my control. So I am still looking for a goalkeeper. I need a goalkeeper, striker. I could do really with another centre mid, because Zakaria and Castrovilli were both wanted over the last week or so. So I think one of those, if not both, might end up leaving. Yeah, there's definite business for me needing to do in the window. The 11 to play the game will be Cardinale in goal. Yankuto, Grealish, Carmo and Kehrer as the back 4, Zakarian, Castrovilli and Ferry as the mid 3, and then Gisk supporting Angulo and Cancellieri up top. My hesitation with this Cancellieri thing, obviously I've delayed it 1 week already. He is wanted by Man City, Newcastle, Milan and Juventus. And I've got 33 million from Newcastle. A little bit of negotiating. So it wasn't that I asked for 33 and they immediately accepted. So I don't think they'll go higher. But I'm thinking I can reject the Newcastle transfer and see if Man City or Milan or Juve will pay more. I don't know. That's kind of where I am at the moment. I'll have a little think about that over the next few games. But yeah, he's going to play these 2 for us at least. And I'll make sure we've got an outcome, a decision. Kehrer with the throw-in for us. Puts it towards Cancellieri and it's headed clear. Smith through to Iannucci. We have played Lazio already. I can't remember if it was on camera or not. I don't believe it was. We beat them 1-0. It was the one that was... we give away a penalty at least once. At least a penalty every other game. But it seems Every episode, we have to give away a penalty within the first 10 minutes. Very annoying. We did it in the Inter game in the 4th minute, and we've done it in this one in the 2nd. And it's always competent defenders as well. It's really annoying. We have Sergej Milinkovic-Savic against our second goalkeeper, who isn't great. Needless to say, he scored. You've seen it. I'm still sulking. I'm also really happy. I know I mentioned it an episode or so ago, that I've managed to sort my lighting out a little bit better. But look, my background is an actual colour. And I am not like weird, angry red man. I've got, well, I would say normal complexion, but I don't even have a normal complexion myself. So it's hard to be represented on a camera. I'm like some sort of translucent fish sort of thing. Something you see in the real depths of the ocean. The weird ones that have got like see-through skins and you see all their organs. That's about the complexion I have. Incredibly pale. Lopez has the ball out on the left wing. He's just kicked it at Yankuto, stood in front of him, and Palacios has it in the middle. There's a lot of space for him. We don't seem to be in any sort of urgency to stop them, which kind of, that position there isn't need for us to. In the area, probably a little bit more important for us to close people down, which we didn't do. And Lazio are now 2-0 up. It's 15 minutes in. It's not looking likely that we're going to advance further in this cup. It's just, like, there's no one here. This is why I need Castrovilli to be a holding mid, covering those runs maybe. I have had a look at some holding mids. Xavier Schlager, but he decided to go to Roma instead. But he was asking for pretty astronomical wages as well. 35 minutes in, Grealish has picked up an injury, so I'm having to bring in Mauri to cover that. He is leaving us. I don't know if I said. He's going to Besiktas at the end of the year. I was going to see if they'd accept like offering us a little bit of money, buying him now, but that wasn't even an option. So I don't know if that means that I'm unable to do so in this league, or that they just weren't interested in picking him up 6 months early, which is quite annoying. I probably would have let him go for not very much, just to get his wages off the books. But it's fine. It's fine. We are getting another attack. Okay, go. David Carmo's dealt with that very calmly. I'm sorry. Kera's going down that left wing. He's one of our only right-footed players in the team, and yet I'm playing him left back. Everyone else around him is left-footed. Castrovilli, I'm pretty sure, is left-footed. Zakarian, I think he's right-footed. I've never seen a team with so many first 11 players left-footed. It's daft. Yankuto put a brilliant ball across, and Cancellieri has bopped it wide. It's almost half-time now, but Valencia, their goalkeeper, kicks it in. Carmo nods it away, and Kera picks up the loose ball. Ferry back into Kera, continuing his run. It's really decent fullback. I'd rather not have him as fullback, but it's good to see he's comfortable on the ball, and he's all right getting up and down the wings. Carmo back up to Kera. Look at him go. Fantastic. Ferry back to Kera once more. Into Ferry. They're refusing to give the ball to anyone else. And Castrovilli, who's one of our better players, just plays a really poor pass. Gives a possession away. It's back with him. He's managed to find a teammate this time, which is good. Angulo, whip that across the front. No. Oh, how was that not gone in? Plus let the score. Half-time, deserving not to be in the lead, but frustrating that we haven't scored. Kera with a throw. To Ferry, and it makes its way back to Kera. Castrovilli, ball towards Angulo. Looks like he's going to pick it up as well. Couto just behind him, keeps possession for us. Back into Couto. He's got 3 guys in the area to find. Gets it back to Zakarian on the edge. Back to Couto, who's managed to find acres of space. Cancellieri, Angulo. I fear he may be offside. We'll find out very shortly. Good play. Finding Cancellieri at the back post. Open. Nods it back across to Angulo, who's found the space. It's given. I wasn't expecting that. I hadn't checked the line between these two on their head back across, but I just assumed he was offside because he was so... do you know what? Brilliant. He had so much room and time But no, he's good. Cardinale passes it short to Carmo, and he's going to go out to Care, I assume. Every time I try and assume what they're doing, they don't do it. Carmo, now he passes to Care, of course he does. Ferry pops it forward towards Cancelleri. He has Angulo loitering about in the middle, but he's been blocked. He's got no intention of getting into the area by the looks of that. Castrovilli, and Couto's the pass towards him has been intercepted. Smith, an odd name for an Italian striker or Italian league striker. I'd like to see who it is. I feel that he may be a regen, but he's got to be English with a name like Smith, hasn't he? Palacios into Sergei, through to Terranova. Nelson out on the right-hand side for them. Oh, and he's popped it across. And Smith hit the crossbar. Goalkeeper passed it. He passed it. The ball was bouncing around 2 yards away from his goal line. Just passes it. Yankuto has a free kick. Corner. I've done it again. Brilliant. Fantastic. What a goal. And well-deserving of his first of the season. Cancellieri wins the header at the near post and just bounces off the side of Castrovilli's head. This is why he's been paid so much. It's why he's been at the club for about 56 years. It's that positional awareness. Just sublime. 2 changes. We've brought in Pellegrinelli to play at left back. We're going to ignore what happened last time he played at left back. Just refuse to acknowledge that he gave away a penalty and then got sent off. I can do it. We've brought in Yanko as well for Zakarian and then swapped Ferry and Yanko around so they're on their stronger side footedness-wise. Pretty sure footedness isn't a term, but I've just used it. Ooh, about 7 minutes of the game left. Carmo has a free kick. Short to Castrovilli, Gisk, Cancellieri, through to Ferry. He finds the bottom corner. I can't see that there's anything wrong with that. Ref's running away. We seem to have taken the lead. And needless to say, what we do now we've taken the lead, we go stinky. Drop the tempo down, drop the passing directness down, kick up time wasting. We're going to be more disciplined, stop working it into the box. We'll take the overlaps off as well. Transitionally, we'll hold shape, slow the pace down. We'll carry on regrouping. We'll carry on distributing to the centre-back and full-backs. And we'll drop the line of engagement down to standard. Do you know what? Lower. We'll try and just choke the middle of the park. Just make sure there's 11 players within about a gap of this. And just make sure they can't make any passes. But fantastic. Castrovilli, Gisk, Cancellieri sees the run, makes the pass. Ferry pokes it in the corner. We've managed to come back from 2 down. Can we hold it on to, 3-2? Oh, there's a highlight straight away. This isn't filling me with confidence. Don't do this to me, please. Iannucci, Yankuto has done fantastically. He is of interest from Aston Villa, which I know Aston Villa are interest of me. Probably the other way around. I'm interested in going to Villa. So it'd be good to, if he did leave, to see him again. But I don't want him to go unless they're going to give me many money. I don't know how or why he's allowed himself to get caught in possession there. But the goalkeeper was awake for him. Maybe he's not done too bad. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Cardinale. Couto's corner. Oh, Mauri wins the header. But he actually gives that to their goalkeeper rather than the other pass when he should have gave it to our goalkeeper. We've bloody done it. Oh, what a turnaround. This is what I was talking about when it says, oh, maybe the one game's going to be too stressful. It is. He got the assist for all 3 goals. Did old Cancellieri. Do I Cancellieri the offer? Because he's very important to us. And I'm only getting 5 million. I would be getting his 66k wages back. But is it more important to me? I'll have to have a little look at his happiness if I've made him any promises that I was going to sell him. But I fear that cancelling that offer is going to not only piss him off, but it's going to run the risk that no one buys him. He wants to join Newcastle as they play in the Europa League. That's the problem. So if I cancelled it, he'd kick right off. What's his situation with influencers-wise? He's quite influential. Best friends with Castrovilli. Is he friends with me? There's not many people that are friendly with me at the moment. I've only been here a few weeks. Give me a break. But a lot of the players that don't mean anything, reputationally wise, big fans of me. The third round saw us play Lazio at the Stadio Olimpico. We beat them. Happy days. Through to the quarterfinals at the Stadio Olimpico again. which is the home of Roma. It sounds almost too good to be true. The words are rhyming. It's just good. Unfortunately, what isn't good is that we have to play Roma again. That's what I'm not looking forward to. 7th of February. So we can couple that either with Sassuolo or a summary of what happened in the transfer window. I'm thinking that might be our best bet. I did say, though, before the episode finished, that I was going to give a decision on the Cancellieri bid. We have a little bit of an issue. 4.3 million will be paid to Roma due to the next sale percentage profit clause they negotiated when selling the player to ourselves. They're also due 5% of the transfer fee for solidarity contribution. After all that madness, the board agree a fee of 5.5 million will be added to our transfer budget. That isn't great. It should be enough to clear our balance and put us into the black, which is what I'm kind of going for. He's going to kick off if I don't let him go. I'm not sure I'll be able to get more than 33 million for him. It would be nice to see if the likes of Man City or Juventus, or even Milan, obviously, will offer us more, but it could be quite a risk. So, he's gone. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Give him good luck. Say goodbye. Happy days. We'll see what that does, though. He's gone on a 110 grand a week contract, which is a madness. One of our... So, Roma received 1.65 million here, 5% solidarity. They then received 4.4 million from the 33. So what they've got from this, they've got over 5 million from this. They've seen as much from this as I'm seeing in the transfer budget. It's quite annoying, but it's fine. Perfectly fine. Real life, for anyone that cares, he's currently on loan at Hellas Verona. Castrovilli's now upset because he's gone. What are you saying? Unfortunately, Matteo had outgrown the club. I've every confidence players such as Ricky SCORER can step up. I don't at all. You're the real leader in the squad, and I expect you better. Oh, thank God. He's not going to lower his standards to compete over this. Happy days. Yeah, I think this season is just going to be do what we can do. If I can get us into Europe, happy days. But what I'm mostly expecting from this season is getting out the high earners, expensive players, bringing in some cheaper ones who are hopefully going to be as good. Maybe just a little bit off, but considerably cheaper. And if we can bring in 3 or 4 of them to replace one really good player, then that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm going with the whole when Grealish left Villa jobby. Just get him in the bin and bring in loads of other players that are a bit mad. I'm not going to bring in Coutinho, though, because he's about 56. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope you'll be back in next episode, which will be after the transfer window. Probably going to be with that Roma game as well. If, obviously, you want to carry on watching, there are videos over here. Click on them. It will take you to some more of my content. And thank you very much for your time.